hope everybody had a great weekend. I had an okay weekend. I actually went to a women's conference. I was invited to be a vendor at a women's conference, and it was this lady's first time putting on her own women's conference. I got connected through her through a friend, and she initially told me that she was going to invite like 40 women, to buy tickets or whatever, about 40 women. And she was going to have just a handful of vendors there. Again, it was her first time putting this on. So I talked to her earlier in the week just to verify how long the table would be, because I bought a ticket and I paid for a table. I think the ticket was $27 and the table was, I don't know, maybe $25 or something like that. Either way, it was pretty affordable. So she was having a church service at a church on Friday night, and then the conference was going to be on Saturday morning, where we could go around 8 o'clock and set up, or 9 o'clock and set up, and the conference would start at 10. And when she told me about the church service, which I already knew about, but she said something that kind of, I don't want to use the word triggered me, but made me pause, because I'm not a churchgoer. I don't have a home church. I just got the sense that it would be kind of too much for me, like the loud music, maybe, I don't want to say Pentecostal, but like just too active for me. So I chose not to go to the church service on that Friday night. Something just said, you will not enjoy yourself. You will not get anything out of it. Maybe, maybe not, but I chose not to go. But anyway, went to the service. But then she also mentioned, when we were just talking, that she was trying to get or someone to like donate, like the gas station, to donate like bagels or whatever. She said there would be coffee there. And I said, well, I can donate like some mini muffins or something like that, because I assumed, that she had asked several people to donate. I don't know, but I volunteered to donate some mini muffins since it was just a small number of people there. So I had gone to Publix and got 2 dozen of the mini muffins. And I said, well, not everybody's going to eat muffins. Plus, I was thinking that there would be other food there. So we got there, I set up. I brought too much of my stuff there. I brought so much stuff that it was just ridiculous. But I did make some sales. I didn't make a whole lot of money. But the problem was, and this is not criticism of her, because it was her first time and it was my second time doing a vending event. So no criticism. But there was no time for anyone to come over and look and buy anything. There were 3 vendors. One lady selling t-shirts, another lady selling dry ass cake. That's a whole other story. And then me. I had some of everything. I had cosmetics, I had fragrances, I had home goods, I had some of everything. But only the people that came just a few minutes early before the conference started bought something. And then it was 4 hours long, and there was no break in between. There was no food. So when I arrived, I put the muffins like in the window of the kitchen, and I just assumed like food or drinks, coffee, whatever, snacks would be coming. So it was 4 long hours. It was nice. It was a nice event. But honey, I was so hungry afterwards, and I think everybody else was hungry too. So once it was over, people were heading out the door. A couple more people came over and bought some things from me. But I mean, people were headed out the door, so there were no sales. I did buy a couple of pieces of cake, and they were bundt cakes from the other lady, because I thought my nephews would be coming over later on that day. And yeah. And then when I saw that, my mini muffins were still sitting on the ledge, I started to just grab them. I'm like, well, I can give them to my niece for my nephews. They can take them to school the next week or whatever. She was like, "Oh no, no, no! I'll take them. There's some kids there. There were two kids there. But still, I didn't see her offer the kids any of the muffins. So she took them home, and that's fine. I mean, it wasn't that expensive. But anyway, I was starving. So a friend and I, we went to Olive Garden of all places. I have not been to Olive Garden in years. I'm talking years. So we ate there. Later on, I came home, relaxed. Sunday, I just stayed home all day going over my purchases that I have purchased on Whatnot and writing them down and the amounts and who I bought from. And when I realized, I just had pages and pages and pages of items that I bought. I bought so much stuff, it's ridiculous. I don't know, I can't stop. It's an addiction. And even today is Monday. I had to work today at my day job where I go in at noon. Well, I had bought some stuff from the warehouse. It's called Suncoast Liquidators in Oldsmar. 3 days in a row, I bought items from them. And I had to go pick them up. And I write them down so I know what I need to pick up and check my checklist. I had 32 items to pick up. And I checked each one, and my trunk is full. I'm off right now. All of that stuff is just staying in the trunk. I'm not even bringing it into this house until I figure out where I'm going to put all this stuff tomorrow. So anyway, where was I going with this story? Oh, I was just telling you about my weekend. So anyway, went to go pick up everything. I was late to work. I'm never late to work, but I was late to work because I had to account for all of my purchases, but it's just so much stuff. And then I got 1, 2, 3 packages over there that were sent to me from other sellers and whatnot. I'm like, Valerie, you're helping them get rich and make money, and you're not making money yourself. And here's my other problem is that I postponed a show, I think 3 times last week because I just wasn't feeling it. And when I'm on and I'm doing a show, I can feel my energy kind of low. And at that point in time, if I'm not making any sales, I just shut it down. But I'm going to have to find some energy somewhere and start selling. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I'm going to have to do something, or else my bank account is going to just keep going down, 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 down. However, my eBay account is actually doing a little bit better. I make a sale either every day or every other day, 2 or 3 sales. I just got a sale for a champagne bottle topper. I remember specifically I bought this little topper for $2 at one of the bin stores. And it hadn't sold in, a year? And I'm thinking, Valerie, you just need to start throwing some stuff away or donating, whatever. Once you know, somebody actually bought it for $17 on sale. Yeah, I sent them an offer. It was already on sale, and then it went down to $17. Yeah, I believe so. And I sent them an offer for another, I think 10 or 15? 10% off? Let's see. This phone is cracked. It's called the Champagne Stopper. Oh no, they bought it for $17.99. Yeah, $17.99, but I'm offering free shipping on that. I don't know if you can see that or not, but I am offering free shipping. But the box is so small, it shouldn't cost any more than $4 and change to ship it. But I'm glad to get rid of it. But eBay, I mean, it's starting to pick up. I'm getting sales pretty regularly. So that's that. And I worked at my day job today. Same day surgery. It was steady. I just got off at, what time did I write it in the book? Because our badges aren't working. I think I clocked out at 18:35. So I went in, I was late. I went in at 12:15 to 6:45 or 6:35, something like that. So it was a short day, thank goodness. So while I was on break, I was watching another YouTuber, Nomadic Introvert. Well, she has a new page called Elsewhere. where she just travels and goes to different restaurants, I believe. But anyway, she made a video. She was in New York and she was eating some authentic Cuban food. And it looked so good. And I think in my head, I think that I'm never influenced by influencers or people on YouTube. Why am I Googling nearest Cuban restaurant near me? Anyway, I found a Cuban restaurant downtown St. Pete called Bodega. And it's just like a bodega. You walk up, you're still on the outside. I guess you can't eat on the inside, but you walk up to a window. Outside, you place your order. You can sit outside and eat or get it to go or sit on the inside. So I ordered, let's see, what was it called? Polo asada? Polo asada? It comes with beans and rice, and I did ask for plantains. He said that it already comes with plantains, and that's what Nomadic Introvert was eating. So with the tip, it came up to $19 and change with the tip. So it comes in a box like this, and oh, it smells good. Let's see, it smells really good. Yeah. So let me open this up. Oh, I was going to tell you the flavor profile of it. Okay, so it's Polo Asada. It's coconut marinated grilled chicken breast. Okay, so it comes in a box like this. So your first time seeing it, it's my first time seeing it. Because I asked him, I said, I want something good and fresh. I ain't want no old food. I don't know. So this is how it looks. It looks good. However, the chicken looks a little bit dry. It has black beans and there's rice underneath. I love black beans and rice. I have some plantains. They look good. Little pepper, little lime, and the chicken is okay. Dry as a bone. I thought that maybe it would be kind of chopped up chicken, but let me take a bite of this black bean and rice. Yeah. The black beans and rice is pretty good. So hold on a second. Okay, let's try this chicken because the chicken looks dry. It definitely should not be a chicken breast. They need to just marinate some chicken thighs. Okay. See, okay. I don't think it's as dry as it looks. It actually tastes really good. It has a good flavor, but I think they should chop up the chicken so whatever they use to season can get down into the breast. So, not bad, not bad. Let me try the plantain. I love plantains. I've tried to cook plantains myself by frying them on the stove, cooking them on the stove, and then what did I put on it? I think I used like some brown sugar and butter. It tasted good, but it was too candied for me. It wasn't like this right here. The plantains are good. So I would go back again and try them again, maybe do the pork the next time. But I definitely would ask for extra plantains. So it's good. And this is enough rice and beans for me to take to lunch. I work tomorrow at my night job. 7p to 7a. So I'll definitely save some of this for lunch tomorrow. So anyway, I think that's all I wanted to chit chat about, was my experience at this women's conference and my reseller sales. You know, I'm not making much money, which made me also think, and I need to go over my personal finances and maybe do some adjustments or really dive deep, because this fourth quarter of the year, that's when expenses are just like literally around the corner. I need to pay, will have to pay taxes soon for my rental property. And at the end of the year, you know how they reevaluate your mortgage depending on insurance. My insurance may go up. Hopefully it won't with this house. Just so many expenses come up during this last few months of the year. So I really need to tighten up, especially with the shopping on whatnot. Even though that money is coming out of my business account, still, I don't know what my taxes are going to look like with the business account, because now it's been not a full year since I've had my LLC. Has it been a full year? No, it hasn't. It hasn't. So we'll see. We'll see. So anyway, I just wanted to chit chat with you guys on this Monday evening. I am going to finish eating. Usually I take a shower first, but I'm hungry. I only had fruit and nuts for lunch today, and that didn't hold me for long. So anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.